Cannot figure out what we should make our next video about.
We could do sitcoms.
Yeah, I mean, I like sitcoms.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
I like Arrested Development.
Ooh,
I
that'd be a
like Parks
good
and
one.
Rec.
Yeah, that'd be a good
The
one.
Office is good.
Yeah. Definitely not Always Sunny.
No.
I don't think even people would watch
It's Always
that.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
No.
Who even cares about that show anymore?
So today, as you may have seen by the title, I feel like I say this every single time, I'll be talking about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yay! I guess to start, I'll just introduce the show. Basically, the reason that Mina and I started watching it is because Liza watched it, like, not when it came out, but like, how long ago did you watch it?
I've been watching it my whole life.
Or it came out like early 2000s. Liza always has her little comedy shows that she watches or has watched and kept up with, because Sunny has been going for like 14 seasons at this point. 16 seasons, which is kind of insane. Yeah, so she introduced it to us and we started watching it, and
Always Sunny, it helps.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's always sunny in your life.
When you're watching
When you're watching
When you're watching the show, when you're watching 3Ps.
When you're watching 3Ps.
It's always sunny when you're watching 3Ps.
Always sunny when you're watching, yeah.
Basically, it's just like, it's about these, well, 4 people originally, I guess I could say. Even though there's gonna be this is not even a spoiler because
Maya, what are you? What are you
about where like just 5 names.
Mac, Charlie, Dennis, Dee, and Frank.
Danny
all run this.
DeVito.
I say like he's my favorite character.
Ew.
He's not.
I want your play.
I want Danny DeVito.
Ew.
Ew, no, I don't. I do, however.
What was I even saying before? You said 4 names. Okay, so they all run
Spoiler.
Spoiler warning, not spoiler. They all run this bar called Paddy's Pub in, wouldn't you know, Philly. Oh, I always have some weird character already, like intros, like when I'm explaining something. Like I did this in the what was the other video we did? The Beatles.
Jean-Paul George James.
That's them.
That is them. It's so basically the 5 characters of the show are John Paul, George James, and Ringo.
Also with the sound in front of it. So that's pretty much the premise. Basically, they're all like terrible people, and that's the whole show, and it's really funny. And I definitely recommend giving it a watch. I'll just use my drawing for reference because, well, I guess I could just put up pictures. Basically, so Dennis and Dee are both twin siblings, which is like they're actually
twin siblings.
And Charlie is just like, I guess like
gummy.
But also he's like gummy.
Incredibly disgusting.
Yeah, he is really gross. He
Oh no,
can't
he's
read,
actually so
and
gross.
he like always smells. Anyway,
Ew, cheese.
Frank is basically, he's their dad. He's Dennis and Dee's dad. They're all like friends from high school, and Mac is also just like, he doesn't really have.
Mac is just there.
He's just there. He's not related to any of them. Well, neither is Charlie, but they were all friends in high school. Is the whole thing, and obviously they grew up and have a bar together.
Ew.
For my drawing, I was inspired by the posters, like the promotional posters that they make or for the show.
Which are kind of amazing.
Yeah, because
I want one. Buy me a coffee, but instead of a coffee, it's a Always Sunny poster.
Yeah, they always have like this like yellow motif, so I'll put some examples up.
Motif.
But one of them has like, it's like black and white, and then it has just like little pops of yellow, and so that's what I was kind of going for here. Originally I was gonna make, well, ended up like more black and white, and I was gonna make it more purple, but I decided, you know what, I think I like the black and white better, so that's why I made it. And also I'll show like the reference imagery just for this because it was funny. So 3P's recreating the intro. When? Like, wait, what? It didn't land.
Didn't
I was like actually
land.
recreating the intro because if we ever went there, but that was like fully
I was
My
like,
backwards way of thinking.
Why has her head screwed on pretty tightly the wrong way this morning?
the wrong way. My drawing. So now we're gonna segue into the next part.
The dark side.
Ew, it's not even, it's just like
not
actually
it's
just
just
the
so
show. I do love this show, but I will say, disclaimer midway through this video, that, oh well.
The bird!
Basically, this show is very, very funny, but also I feel like to watch it, you have to have some layer of like,
A brain.
oh, That,
brain.
yeah, or I was gonna say like thicker skin, or just because simply they say a lot of things that are deemed very controversial
Would not fly today,
and
especially in the earlier seasons.
Right. But something that is very interesting about this show is that in most sitcoms, like up to this point, and I think that this is one way that this show really changed comedy, is the fact that like up until this point, most sitcoms, you are like rooting for the main cast and you want to be their friend and they're like great people. But it's actually exactly the opposite in this show, and they're all terrible, and the whole point is that they're terrible human beings, and it's funny because they are terrible. So whenever they do terrible things, like say bad things or have horrific outlooks or opinions, it's like, oh well, yeah, because they're terrible people.
Yeah, because like anything they say like that, it's like, well, obviously because when they were writing it, they just wanted to go all the way. It was like if they're gonna be terrible people, they're gonna be terrible people. They're supposed to be like
I don't know what that is.
because of the fact that they're so bad that don't be like that, and that's pretty much the whole show. You're not supposed to like look up to them.
Yeah, and I feel like
oh,
if you're smart enough, you recognize that is the goal with the show. Oh, the colors in this so far. Like also the fact that Dennis is fully cut off. Like I am drawing Dennis also.
Wait, why is he cut off?
It's because I changed the canvas size at the end.
Oh,
just kidding. Dennis was in there the whole time.
I watched the podcast that Glenn, Charlie, and Rob make, and so I recommend it. They're very funny. But also, it's interesting to see their like thought processes, like rewatching all the old episodes and stuff, and like what they thought was bad. And they talk about how sometimes people would like on the internet wouldn't understand that there is like satire, and you're not supposed to like people. And I'm like, part of me like wonders how. But I think also in the first season, I think they noticed that more, so they started to change it, so it was like more exaggerated. Like this isn't justifying what they're doing, and people like that what they're doing.
Most sitcoms are like kind of like gonna tell a joke and it's gonna be funny and we're all gonna laugh together. But this one is like you're laughing at the characters. They like make it a point to be like, all like they're all gross and nasty and just street urchin type people. Cricket. Actually, Cricket really didn't do anything.
No, you just dealt a terrible
Poor Cricket.
hand.
This I struggled with Charlie so much. The way I put his like little picture next to him. I left Dennis eclipsed by shade.
That like kind of works
because he's
like,
evil.
He's just terrible.
He's like they're all terrible, but Dennis is like he's a predator. That's a good word, predator. He's a predator. So ew, he's like lurking in the shadows, nasty.
You know what? It was intentional. You know what? Yeah, it was intentional.
It was intentional. You know what?
It wasn't back intentional. It's cute. It's the game.
It's done.
I will say there's a lack of Frank in this.
I know.
Except for because we put him in there.
Yeah, they both drew Frank. I just
2 out of 3 Franks. No, originally I wasn't gonna draw him either because of the reference picture I found.
Pretend this is just season 1. This is season 1, Always Sunny. Yeah. I like the McPoyles. I just wanted to include that also. I don't like them. Obviously, they're horrific. Yeah. But they're so fun. It's so funny and disgusting.
When he has like, what's his name? What's the main McPoyle? Liam. He gets like his eye taken out, and I think it's like the Thanksgiving reconnection, and he like goes and falls because he tries sitting on the bed because he has no depth perception. Literally got me. That episode was so.
Oh my god!
Good.
I can't believe I didn't draw like Nightman or Dayman. Dayman. Champion of the Nightman. Anyway, watch it. Yeah. Netflix, this one right here.
Netflix, this one right here. This one right here.
Amazon. I mean, America's Got Talent. This one right here.
AGT, this one right here.
Ew.
American Idol, this one
right here. The
Voice,
Voice, this one right here. The Sing Off, this one right here.
The Sing Off. AGT. Wait, you're doing it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, Maya's obviously Charlie.
Maya just is Charlie.
In every way. Specifically, Charlie work is
oh my god.
Really, it's just so Maya. Like, it used to be, this is so cringy, but it used to be when we were in our Place at Freddy's.
That is a deep cut.
Oh, it was Maya. So Maya's was Chica, and Chica.
To give some context, every time we like something, we all have to be one of the characters. Yeah. I don't know why. I guess that's like a normal kid thing to do.
To just like assign each character.
I was Foxy, by the way.
I was Bonnie,
of course.
and I was Chica.
Okay, from my lovers out there.
I'm Eliza Bias, and somebody's gonna like make a mood board with like all your stuff.
Please,
don't do that.
please.
Someone do that.
Ava, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Back in the day when Maya was Chica was like the pizza kitchen worker.
Oh.
So when we were like
because she's a
hanging
woman.
out, we were like,
That we fell for that.
Well, but that's just Chica's character.
Yeah, because she
But
just
we were like-
she was in kitchen. Pizza.
Sorry, continue.
because we were like, oh man, I'm so thirsty right now. Maya, can you go get us some water?
Maya
And
work.
we literally would
We'd
basically
give her Maya
say
work.
It's because
It was because Chica was
Chica,
working in
which
the,
is
which is
actually
terrible. And then we invented Beverage Bonnie.
yeah, because I hated being beverage mom.
I didn't have to do everything.
I literally
else.
never did anything. I don't.
That was basically Maya's form of Charlie work, and
Maya
she still
work.
kind of does that.
Can we install a glory hole in one of our bathrooms?
I feel like it could go right here.
Between y'all's walls.
Wait, that would actually
This is the only
go
way
to my
do-
bathroom.
Yeah, this is the only way to
Yeah,
do it.
exactly.
Wow,
Yeah.
I guess we could go down in the living room to your bathroom.
Ew! The living room to my bathroom glory hole.
I feel like our relationship, you would be Mac,
Yeah.
and I feel like in ways that is true.
When we
then-
we would like make badass tapes together.
Yeah, like that's literally.
Like, look at how badass this is.
That's literally just us. But like you, I guess you would be Dennis, but like you wouldn't be pointing to me now. You wouldn't really be like, I don't know, Dennis is just so bad.
You're not narcissistic enough to be Dennis.
Yeah.
I cannot with the way you made Frank look in this. Like you gave him a little cat
It's
mouth.
kinda cute.
No, it's adorable. That's why it's so cute.
It's because so I had the idea of
That
it was basically yeah going to just draw like them tiny and small, and I was just gonna have that, but then I was like, I want to add more, so I started doing D and Dennis, and then I was like, okay, I'll do Mac and Charlie, and then I wasn't gonna do Frank at first, but I'm like,
No, that's just
no,
sad.
that's just sad. He can't be left out, so I did him in the like Cheetah Man outfit.
What I think really worked for the show was the fact that it was so cheap to make, especially in the beginning. Because genuinely, how did it keep airing? How has it aired for 16 seasons?
because it's funny.
And
People
it did
think
so
it's
bad
funny.
the first season.
Did it? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
apparently
and
it did.
like the reviews were not good, and like no one was watching.
What?
it.
It's so funny though.
I know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they
Yeah.
open with like Charlie is racist or something
Yeah,
like, or
which
the
is,
gang is racist or something like that.
But they literally used like one camera because basically the way it started was the fact they used to make home videos.
My favorite bit of the show is Charlie's illiteracy.
That one's a good one. I guess
Meet me at later bar. You think they have pirates in there? You mean the door marked private?
What do you think I said? What do you think I said?
Oh, my one life goal is to be as naturally funny as Charlie is.
Pick his brain.
Or like
I want to sit down with him. Pick his brain.
Ew.
Ew.
I hate that phrase. Pick his brain. I imagine like it's a brain on a table and you're just kind of like unfolding it and squishing it a little bit.
That's the end of our video.
That's the end of our video.